All right, here we go. All right, so it's been a while since I've been able to actually properly work on this project and any other 2D project because of the crashing that's been going on inside Unity. But yay, the crashes are fixed. I can finally work on the project. For anybody that missed it, there's actually crashes in multiple versions of Unity with the tile map. No longer have to worry about that. So, yay. Let's actually I want to just like jump right into it. I guess before going to it, let me actually show you, so, even though I haven't been able to like properly set like tiles and stuff without worrying about crashing, I've been doing like some testing and stuff for like the game. So got like the start of like being able to actually like add like items like equipment and stuff. And I got start of like actually I'm gonna just make my players spawn all the way up here just to show this off. I need to add like the smoke particle effect and everything. I can actually like destroy walls and blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so got that going and everything, and now it is actually time. For longest time, progress has been like slowed down due to just fun times of Unity just randomly wanting to like die out on its own. But hey, we don't have to worry about that now. So I am actually going to start just making other areas. I've been working on Dungeon 1 for a while. I've been putting together like the map and everything, but I haven't been able to like properly put together the entire map. But now we can. So I need to do some art because you'll notice that some of this art does not match. It does not actually match the thing. I was just kind of blocking it out that way. Like whenever I started, I can actually start using it properly. But yeah, let's begin. So we're gonna probably be opening a sprite in a couple minutes and actually getting some art in here. Let's actually open this up. So a few things. One, I'm actually gonna do this area real quick. Let me open the sprite editor and just show this. So I'm gonna have to make a few sprites. At first, I'm gonna try to like recreate like your original like areas, and then I will start adding my own custom stuff because I do have plans for like custom objects and stuff. So there's gonna be a few things that I need to actually do in here. First, I want to see if I have a certain tile already or if I need to make it. I'm thinking I gotta make it because there's actually a kind of like a rocky tile. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make it. That's okay. Okay. Well, that's not a problem. All right, so art it is. Another thing, I gotta make the like the little corners and stuff of like this grass because I realized that I actually inverted the grass in a couple areas. This light should actually be dark, and then this dark should actually be the light grass. But I need to actually make that grass. So let's go ahead and actually just open up a sprite and actually start making some grass tiles. Just gonna open this up and I'm going to drag this in here real quick. So I need to make a couple different corners and stuff. So let's just grab this. So what I'm going to be needing to do is got this dark one here. We already got this dark one, but we actually need another one for the like reverse color. So it's like a light kind of touching the dark grass. I'll kind of like well, I'll just show it. Gonna just do this instead. I'm gonna grab this. Thankfully for this part, it's not gonna be like very annoying or anything. It should be very simple. Trying to see where I could place this without like changing the size of the tile set. I'm probably gonna put the other trees like or the other like house trees down here. And then I'll just we'll just shove this right here. Just realized I accidentally grabbed one extra line of pixels. That's okay. All right, so let's go here and we actually are going to be inverting these colors real quick because this actually needs to be the other way. Actually, I wonder. Well, I kind of want to check this out. So I actually think that. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I don't need to make. I just realized something. I was re-looking at the map and everything of like the game. Oh, one second. My lizard. Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe I don't need to do this. Okay. Maybe I just need to switch the oh, which oh, I think I see what it is. Okay, so I actually do have the right grass. I just have the wrong season activated right now. I actually go to my seasons managers. Let's actually go to summer. And let's actually do this. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start like properly setting the grass. Because I didn't have some of the sprites for some of them, so I've been having to like create some of them. So I kind of just like set them down as placeholders. But let's go ahead and make the overworld. Also need to get the enemies. I believe I might have to open up the game and actually remember where all the enemies. I know there's a couple Octoroth right here, so I'm gonna actually just go ahead and like place them. And I'm going to. Yeah, while I'm doing this, I'm going to just like just place a couple enemies just so I can remember. I know there's going to be a choo-choo here. Yeah. That way I can actually remember what enemies are where. So let's actually get this going. So I need to actually switch this over because this is supposed to be a summer, not a spring file. So if I actually go to the overworld palette, I wrote my own custom tile. That way I could actually set up the seasons. I'm actually going to lock this on this right project one. That way I can easily find it whenever. Yeah, okay. Okay, so that is. Okay, yeah, so this is basically the spring one I need. Okay, so I need spring. I got the fall one. I need a summer one. I'm going to just actually copy this one real quick. So this is going to be made. What a random recommendation for the algorithm. I know YouTube algorithm is just really random. Welcome to the stream though. But yeah, so if this is your first time here, I'm kind of remaking. I remake different games on the channel as a self-learning experience inside Unity for game development. I'm really early in, so like I have a lot of features, but they're not like polished, so some of them look a little bit off. So I technically do have audio, I just have it muted right now. But yeah, so I do have like some more stuff in here, but so early in the project that I've it kind of looks off. I'm gonna just put it nicely. It kind of looks off. If anybody's ever played like the original Oracle seasons, you know there's like 3 different seasons spawning. So like these red trees are like from the fall. Then I have the like light grass that's from like the spring, and I kind of need to set up summer ones. Well, hopefully it won't take that long because I've done most of this like setup before. Okay, if I. And let's actually see this real quick. And just make sure that this is actually correct. And I'm not like thinking about this wrong. World grass, and let's just drag the summer one in here. There we go. But yeah, if you have any questions or if you anything, I'm working on like the foundation stuff, so like getting like the main features in, also working on like the starting area. Reason why is like for example, if I can get like the equipment system like fully in, like that'll be something that'll work in like every dungeon. So I'm making the foundation tools first instead of like doing like vertical slices. Let's actually just do that, and let's see if this actually. Oh, wrong layer. I was like, wait a second. I clicked on it. I was instantly realized, that's not the right layer. Nani. All right, there we go. All right, cool. Now we can start seeing that I'm doing this correctly. All right. So I swear I have summer grass right here. Yeah. So thankfully I've already got like a lot of the like the kind of time lengthy stuff out of the way. So hopefully I can start getting this looking pretty good. I believe that's that's the bottom. Awesome. Okay, cool. And then if I'm realizing what this is, I believe that this is actually just supposed to be summer. Okay. So that actually, oh, okay, that's why that looks wrong. Yay! Okay, cool. Now now it actually looks the right color. Yeah, okay, so the reason why I'm doing it in Unity, so Unity basically released a new set of physics systems inside their 6.3. It's like a low-level version of like the physics code. And I just was like, okay, to teach myself the new physics system and teach myself some multi-threading using the physics system, I'll just recreate a project and I will basically just make a project and use it as a way to learn new API. So I kind of do remake old, like retro games as a way to teach myself new API or stuff like that. Like for example, like if anybody's played like Metroid Prime 1, I used a X-ray visor to feature in Metroid Prime 1 to teach myself some shader stuff and some ocean simulator and a few other things. So basically, like whenever I want to learn a new API or new tool that's been released in Engine, I just make a old game to completely just to see if I'm actually like understanding the new API correctly, if that makes sense. A lot of people will like just read tutorials and stuff when new API comes out. Honestly, just make something with it and you'll learn so much better that way. Okay, I don't have like a spot for, I need a tile for this. Okay, so up, but nothing on the right. And, oh, I don't think I have a tile for that. All right, art time. No, I do not have a tile for that. Okay, I need to do that. All right, so I need to just drag this. Okay, oops. Actually, I need the sides of it, don't I? No, okay. Oh, I have the selection locked. That's why I was like, All right, sprite. Well, sorry, I gotta remember the. Also, it gives me a good way to like teach myself certain new things. Okay, for some reason, like sprite is just. Oh, grid snap, or I accidentally hit the hotkey for grid snapping. Yeah, I was like, wait, why is it doing that? Okay, there we go. Yeah. And now I just need, believe, no, it's this one right here. I believe it's like, yeah, there we go. Yeah, so might also be doing some audio stuff on here as well, because I also want to learn how to like recreate the some retro audio stuff. So, oh yeah, that's right. I literally didn't have like a single path sprite. I was like, no, are you kidding me? No, there's more crashes. Okay, also I'm a part of the team that does like bug reports in Unity, and we've been trying to get a crash on the tile map fixed. Oh my god, I'm actually part of the like a group of people that test out like betas and alphas. Oh man, apparently we missed a thing. Like no joke, actually, okay, well, I'll just remember now. I think that was actually related to the sprite bug. Okay, yeah, you ignore that one crash. I will have to make a note of that. Oh, I actually remember what that crash was. So if anybody's testing out like Unity 6.5, there's some slight bugs in the beta, just a warning, as you can see. let me go turn that setting off. Actually, I think inside preferences for this one. Yeah, a sprite importer. Oh no, I do have background thing off. But one of the bugs is like if you actually like are updating a sprite file and it actually is being rendered into like the scene, Unity like locks the threads and you just get a random crash like that. It is a known issue, but apparently we missed the edge cache because we were hoping that all of them were fixed. That's okay. I didn't lose any progress. It is a fun thing that I've been spending time. Basically, we've had a lot of like there's been a lot of like updates to the tile map with some low-level coding and to improve performance, and a lot of bugs were introduced when Unity did that a lot. All right, anyways, so if we just ignore that crash for now, we saw because I actually didn't have any issues from it, thankfully. Now I need to actually set this, and I actually need to I need to slice that. That's actually what I was gonna do. I think that only happens with a sprite saving when you actually currently have it inside sprite editor, if I remember right now. So I'm gonna just do this. Grass summer, and go here. Also, this stream is also going to be me doing a lot of like oh, I already got like a 3. I can't remember which grass summer I was currently on. There we go. Now, if I go here and if I actually set this up, you kidding, Unity? All right. Well, thanks. Thank you. All right, 1 second, guys. This will only take like 2 seconds. I just got to double check one thing. I got to make a note of this because like finding this, pretty sure I know where it's at already. Yeah, let's do this. All right, 1 second, sorry. I'm pretty sure the crash is happening probably in tile editor preview. Make sure I'll stack. Scriptable property sheet, find. Oh, that is a new crash. Okay, that is not the crash. Great, fix one crash and then another crash appears. Thanks. Okay, so scriptable batch renderer. Both are, there is a crash related to batch rendering. Okay, yeah, just give me 2 seconds. I just gotta, if I do this now and I actually can get a few things like that like done, I don't have to worry about crashes in the future. That's one of the sad things about like when you're learning one of Unity's new features. Sometimes you're in a beta and sometimes you run into issues like that. All right, so it looks like that is actually caused by a scriptable render batch. That's a new one. Well, at least they got everything else fixed. So I'm assuming the issue involves the sprite atlas. Let's actually go in here real quick. I'm gonna just turn something off real quick because they've basically been updating the tile map, the sprite atlas, and so forth. And there's been, well, you could see it. There's been some fun issues. Let's actually make sure that. I'm just checking a couple different settings, make sure like there's only a few things. Also making sure I have certain settings set off because I know there's like a couple settings that just guarantee here that there be. Okay, yeah, let's disable that. All right, cool. Well, lovely. One day we will have a version of Unity that has an no, I'm not in a hurry. So I just do these side projects to just test out bug reporting and learning new features. So I mean, if it crashes, it crashes. Basically, I just make a bug report inform Unity, and the nice thing about it is like generally with actual good bug report, they can find an issue, and then I don't have to worry about it in future. So, but just in case, I am going to make sure that I'm going to actually turn off all of my SRP batching, because that actually looks to be the main culprit for this one. All right, well, fingers crossed we don't have to deal with that again. And go in here. I'm gonna actually close the tile palette just in case this time. I'm also gonna delete that one just in case that data got messed up during the crashing. And then fingers crossed. Okay, so gotta find summer. Summer. Yay, okay, good. No crash this time. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, it's just the SRP batcher. Well, that's fun. Haven't ran into that one yet. Okay, so looks like this is the one that is... All right, yeah, so I just gotta find which rule is overriding that one. There we go. And now we have this one. For anybody wondering, I was actually fixing this tile because the tile logic for that one tile was a little off. Okay, so and I actually have like the full like map of Oracle seasons as a reference. I'm not going to be recreating all of it. So the tile map inspector has actually been a thing for about 8 years now, but they rewrote it over the last couple months, and like and the reason why they rewrote it is they implemented a new system that actually causes like lower RAM usage. So like you could load huge tile maps. Like I actually have like a entire Metroidvania map in my actual like work project that can load like hundreds of rooms with the new update, and there's like no lag, no pitching or anything, and it's like a low memory usage. So basically, like they rewrote the entire system for better performance, and it is better performance. Like it is not just like a 1 or 2 times increase in performance. It loads on CPU faster. It also uses less memory, so like for people that have like lower end devices, they can load more. Like you could have a bigger level loaded at once without causing any issues. So it's basically they rewrote it in a new way for like performance, and it just kind of got some slight little hitches. And they also added a new API. For example, the physics system, I wrote the entire physics system. This is not using Unity's physics system. Like if I actually, let's go to the dungeon real quick. Just show this off. Like I said, this is prototype. I'm still working on it, but all the physics, collision, everything. This is not using Unity's like normally Unity has a thing called like box colliders and so forth, and that's the common one using for like physics. But I actually wrote my own like physics system. If you see anything that's like SF rectangle shape or anything, this is actually custom physics I wrote. And the reason why is it's multi-threaded. A lot of my physics is actually multi-threaded, and that's actually the main reason why I started working on this project. I wanted to teach myself how to do like the custom like multi-threaded physics and so forth. So that's actually the main reason. And the reason why I wanted to learn that is in my actual project I'm working on for like commercial, I'm trying to make an interaction system where I could like freeze water and so forth, but I want to do it in a way that allows players to just like create ice pillars in like a river, freeze river, or like burn plants and stuff. But I want to make it run even on like lower end devices, and I want it to have like physics interactions. So I needed a better way than the current like a default Unity way. So that's actually the kind of the main reason why I'm doing this. I'm honestly glad I did it, because it has been it's been a really nice thing to actually like learn it. Saying that, okay, so what I'm gonna do is with Unity, I'm gonna actually go ahead. I'm actually gonna close Unity just in case. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a couple more sprites. So, whoops, because we actually need a couple more pieces. Actually, that way actually works. I need a middle sprite. Oh wait, okay. Right. Technically, you don't want to normally rotate like a pixel art. Actually, you know what? No, I'm actually gonna just do this. Whoops. I'm actually gonna just go ahead. Why a sprite? I'm gonna go ahead and just do it this way. Because rotating pixel art, unless you're like flipping it, it can be it can distort the pixel art. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this. I'm gonna just grab this piece right here real quick because I know this is the piece that it connects to. Because I need okay, so oh yeah, okay. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, so by the looks of it, it's literally just a little like that. Okay, so let's actually move this over by 1 pixel. It doesn't have to be like perfect. I'm just trying to get it like looking somewhat decent. There we go. All right, and I believe how many pixels do I need? Oh, I just need the last two. Okay, I just need these 2 pixels. There we go. Basically, I'm trying to get like the corner walkways, like right here, right in this like area right here. There's like this little corner like piece. I haven't had the actual what's it called? The just single spaced walkways for the grass. I think that's it. I think that's literally all I need for that one. I hope. You know what? While I'm here, let's make some trees. Because I know I'm gonna need. I need to. I have like the fall tree, but I never made the actual like the summer tree for this one. All right, so let's just copy this real quick up here, and no joke, all I gotta do is just I can just. Oops, wrong button. Let's do. Fill this. Fill this. Grab this. Voila, we already got like a summer tree. Let's just make these real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna actually just make these real quick. That way, like whenever I change seasons, it won't be like you won't see like a summer tree in the middle of winter. Yeah, I think. Wait, is that? Oh, I just realized. I think the yellow is actually. Oh, it is. Oh, I barely noticed that. The yellow is like a slightly hue, like yeah, the yellow is slightly. Wait a second. I want to see if I can do color select. That way, I'm not having to yeah, let's do this. I think this will work. Okay, well. Yay! I don't have to I don't have to like actually cool, okay, good. I don't have to actually do this like one section of the tree at a time. I actually was thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna have to do every single part of this tree, aren't I? No, I can actually just do it this way. All right, so let's just, I'll just do 2 trees for now. That way, like, we don't have to like suffer for watching me try it all. Okay, so choose the black this time, or like that one. Oh, that actually came out a little bit better than what I was expecting. Yep, that works. Okay. While I'm here, let's go ahead and actually just get the other what's it called, seasons of these, because that's gonna drive me like insane. I've been just like making this stuff and not like worrying about polishing, but I'm getting to the point where nope, I need to make that continuous now. I'm getting to the point where I need to actually like set up the make it actually start looking okay. So let's do this and see if this works as well. Okay, well, yeah, good enough. All right, so just do this again. Get the. I wish there was a shortcut. So basically, what I'm doing is I'm actually doing replace the things, and I'm doing intersection selection. And I'm just selecting that one little color in here, so I can just do them all at once. Yeah, that works. All right, so is there? I think this it is. Okay, yeah, this yellow is actually different. Yeah, you know, we're gonna just. Wow, there's like a. You don't like notice it, like sometimes like the hue difference is just fairly different. I actually get rid of this one. This one was just no, not the entire thing. Don't want to get rid of all of it. That would have sucked if I accidentally hit save there. But yeah, so this is like the first like 10 or 15 streams is just me getting stuff set up. So like getting the project art and everything in, and then like after that we're gonna start getting stuff. Oh well, I guess I should make some also rocks and stuff as well, because I've already started like adding some custom art. I almost wait, wrong one. Wrong one. It's like, wait a second. That's my actual project. That is not this project. Yeah, I've already started like adding certain things. Fun fact about Oracle Seasons. They had no walls. If anybody's ever played Oracle Seasons or Oracle Ages, if you actually notice inside of all the houses and stuff, notice there's window, door, closed, door, open. Notice how there's no walls without a window? Yeah, I thought that was weird, so I just made a small like wall. And they also didn't have like the ability to have like more than a certain type of size house, so I had to make like little curb houses because I'm adding new stuff to the game, not just like remaking it. I honestly think that's okay for now. I was gonna do the other seasons, but I kind of want to just get the actual like I want to get the first map going, and then from there, like if I get the first map up, everything else just is super easy to get in. I also got to remember to test the water animations because the water is actually animated. I just have the animation turned off right now because I was really not wanting to like see the movement of water every second. Yeah, there's been a lot of like art stuff that just basically was created only because limitations. Sometimes the limitations actually made things a lot better, even years down the line. Okay, so grass summer. Okay, I was like, oh, I thought I accidentally forgot like a row, but no, I didn't. All right, that. I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick. I'm gonna just copy whatever I had the name for this. Try to keep them like somewhat 2 5 or 0 5. It's apparently already have something for aggressive. Wait, seriously. What is it? 0.5. Oh, 3. Oh, okay. I forgot. I also put the leaves as that. I was like, So 0.7, 0.8, and then we're good to go. No crashy, no crashy. Yeah, no crashy. Okay, yeah. So it was the SRB batch renderer that was causing the issues. Okay. Um. Well, that was nice. Where'd made it to crash? Oh, I just realized my water also disappeared. All right, Unity. We need to talk about this one. Wait, if I just okay, just disabling. Yep, little perks like that is things you can expect to run into in betas. Yay! I mean, at least it didn't crash this time. I was actually surprised. I was prepared for a crash, and I was like, yeah, there it comes. Oh, oops, there we go. And then duplicate that one. I believe this one needs to go here. It needs to be now. That one needs to be the summer. Let's just do summer. And hopefully, yay! There we go. Ta-da! And we got ourselves like the actual single pass. Oh, it actually looks so much better. It's weird how just fixing couple like actual like tiles just because those tiles were just like really off. Now I was okay with them temporarily because I was working on it, but that just looks so much better. All right, so now let's actually go to the tree fall. Oh right, that was I can actually delete those two old tiles. So wrong thing. Okay, yeah. Ground obstacles, sorry. Let me make sure something real quick. Okay, yeah, so wait, that actually needs to be changed because that actually needs to be turned into my custom tile. Because I actually tiles, season tile, tree house, seasons. What I need to do here is I create a custom tile that whenever you like load it into level, it checks to see like what is the current season, or whenever you like use the rod of seasons, it actually changes. So okay. Now I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna just actually I'm gonna set this one as just the default for all seasons because I haven't made all the trees for all the seasons. Also need to go back into the, let's lock this real quick. That way I don't have to search for it again. Oh, right, actually, let's not lock it because I have to go to sprite editor. I'm about to just set up the Unity search thing. There's a way to make like going like through the project a lot easier. And I'm about to set it up because it's whenever you're working on like a smaller project, it's not that bad. But whenever you start working on a bigger project and you start getting like a lot of assets and stuff in there, it becomes very as you see, like having to click through all the folders and stuff. So let me actually do that real quick. Oh, I love how it opens up on the wrong monitor. You know what? That's okay. So for anybody that hasn't seen this yet, if you're using Unity and you have a lot of projects and you don't want to like click through the bloody folder structure, oh man, this will make your life a lot easier. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna select the sprite asset. I'm gonna actually select a few different ones as well. Oh yeah. I'm gonna add a thing and I'm gonna say tile. And basically what that allows me to do is I can actually create a search. I can just put that. And now, instead of having to like search for all the folders and stuff, I can actually just click here and I can be like, okay, I'm going for the tile one, and you can even save them. I'm gonna actually save, and I'm gonna actually do let's do tile indexes. I don't know, I managed to capitalize it in, but hey, whatever. So now I can actually go here. Yeah, so I don't even have to like go through the folders, and it just makes it where I don't have to like go back and forth, like clicking through it. I can even like make it where I only select like the sprites instead of like the actual like or the texture sheet instead of sprites instead. But there we go. Okay, so now since we got that, let's go. Oh, as long as it doesn't crash, we're okay. That's where the fun times start to come in. Seasons, yeah. Okay, so we just made the summer one, so go add the summer. So we just got the summer one, and what I'm going to do now is drag this into here. And now if I actually go to ground obstacles real quick, I'm going to actually do this. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have oh, whoops, no, I need to grab this one. I was like, that placed the wrong tree. All right, there we go. And if I change this to fall, and then I actually fall in editor mode, I can actually like test out different ones or different seasons and stuff. Okay, so I can actually get rid of this that tile right here because I no longer need it. I can actually get rid of these. Oh, before I actually delete them, I need to delete them from the actual tile map. I've already seen enough crashes. Let's not try to have like corrupted tile data being on a tile map that no longer exists. All right, so that there, put that there. And now if I actually go back there and put that there, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to test out something real quick. Manager season. Okay, if I have it set to oh wait, I forgot. I need to actually re-enable what I was about to do. I had this turned off because well, let's just say every time it updated the season tile, the Unity crashes I mentioned earlier would definitely highly kick in. Yeah, let's actually do this now. Update tile. Make sure, yeah, okay. Make sure I get this set up real quick. I want to just test this out real quick. Debug.log. I'm gonna just say season changed. That way I know that, hey, that way I know like it is actually trying to change the seasons. All right, okay, so go here. Let's go to the seasons manager real quick. Gonna do that. Oh yeah. Let's actually enter play mode. I want to just check this out and see how well this is going to go. Nani? Oh, right. Unity 6.5. I gotta remember this. Okay, so hold that thought. I gotta remember this one real quick. One thing I need to do here is, oh boy, this is something new, Unity 6.5. I gotta remember, I gotta actually remember this real quick. Do. Yeah, okay, let's do, I think, the Unity 6.5 introduced a couple new things. I think it's like code loaded, on code loaded, there we go. So I actually need to look this up. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing these streams, is so I can learn new stuff like this. So this was introduced by Unity in 6.5. It's good, even though like it'll help with like core CLR stuff. It'll already help. Basically, it's updated ways to do like type catching and like different like static value changing. So I need to go to, let's see, I think I need this one. Yes. Yeah, okay, I need this one. So thankfully Unity made it where if you have any static values, actually I need to actually I just realized. So I might actually want to have this cleaned up. One second. Come here, kitty. My cat started asking him. So I might have to set this up real quick. I was originally inheriting from manager base, and but I just realized some of my managers actually need to not have that. So what I might have to do is I might actually have to just say, instead of just inheriting from that or from manager base specifically for this one, at least just do it this way, because I actually do want auto static cleanup on this. Oh. Missing partial, but I don't have two of the seasons managers. Okay, I love how it's saying that there's actually two of them. Protected, auto, static. Cool. Where is it saying this? Okay, so all right, Unity. We're gonna have fun times with this one, aren't we? Seasons manager, manager. Current seasons. Okay, well, love how it's trying to say that I already have like a instance of this set up, but there is not. All right, Unity, I see you're drunk. Go home. All right, well. Unity drunk. Oh no. All right, well. Actually, technically that's JetBrains Rider. Whatever. We're gonna just you know what, that's okay. Okay, so the issue is like whenever I'm entering since the base class for manager, you know what, I could just do this. We'll just do this. Yeah, we're gonna just do I could just make it where there's a version of it manager base static cleanup. It's not like the best way to do this, but for now it's okay. And basically I'll just I would not do this in an actual project, but for now I just want to actually get this tested and going. And Is it just going to do that for every class now? Abstract, public abstract, static cleanup. All right, we're going to do this. Oh my God. I know what the issue is. Okay, cool. So Unity is procedurally, whenever you add this attribute, I bet they are procedurally generating, okay, hold on. They're doing Roslyn. For anybody that doesn't know, some of Unity's attributes is actually creating like a custom, like or like procedurally generated classes on the side. Ooh, yeah, there is one being created by Roslyn. So like for example, if anybody's created their own like UI visual element and you add it like the it's called the like UXML element thing. If you ever add this to like something that inherits from visual element or a class that does inherit from visual element, Unity actually uses a Roslyn compiler and actually generates a partial class behind the scenes. I bet the auto static thing. Oh, yep, it even says right here. All right, I found it. Yeah, so Unity actually does do that. So, all right, I was right. They are actually generating an extra class. So all I got to do. Okay, so yeah, cool. Now the problem is that might not let me do a. Okay, yeah, no, I can just you can do partial after. All right, so that's actually good to know. And again, that's one of the reasons why I do these streams. So like when Unity does releases new API, I can actually learn it and so forth. All right, so that solves that problem. Hopefully, hopefully. So major issue is whenever I'm in editor mode, I have the seasons manager like catch an instance, and whenever I enter play mode, it wouldn't clean it up and actually reset it with the correct one, like that's actually in the scene. So like that's why the seasons manager was actually like disappearing. So now if I actually go back here, yay, seasons manager's there. So now if I actually do this, if I actually change season, I will hopefully start to actually start seeing stuff. We'll find out. Well, okay, yeah. No, it's working. I just haven't like finished all of the tiles for like season session. So yeah, so like when I exited the or entered the dungeon, it was summer tiles. And when I exited, it went to default tiles. Do you know I don't have the rural tiles, so the like grass tiles set up on seasons yet. Work in progress. But if I actually go here, if I actually do winter, if I actually leave, yeah, all right, yay, all right, cool. So, basically, I just gotta like update the actual like tiling grass tiles for seasons. And also, I don't have the winter tree houses yet. But yeah, all right. So that does work. Cool. That is good to know that I'm not as bad as that I didn't like actually mess up the code for the season changing. I'll have to remember that. But yeah. So seasons can be changed, and most of the tiles, keyword not all of them, but most of them will actually update already. Next thing, let's do. Let's see, what do we do? What should we do now? Let me actually do this. Want to see. Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if I had it set on run in edit mode. All right, so we got the grass mostly looking. There's still one tile here that's actually off, but that's okay. Learning experience. Let's actually, I'm gonna actually open the game, and we're gonna actually see. I can't remember what enemies actually are spawning in this area. I might have to like lower the volume. Oh yeah, I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I checked. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun here. We're actually gonna just show this off. All right, so let me actually. Let me actually like load a file. Yeah, here we go. I was like, I know I'm near. Okay, I think this is actually the area that or it's near the area that they're in. Yeah, I might be a little off here. I'm looking on the map and I'm like, maybe I'm a little bit. Oh no. Oh, whoops. It's this area that I'm currently in. Okay, so there's a room up here and that's where my character currently is in the game. So let's actually go down and actually like see how many enemies spawn in this area. Yeah, so like this wooden stuff right here, like these wooden pillars is the ones right here. Like I said, still work in progress. I just want to actually get the tile system set up. I didn't have, I need to make those rocks now since I think about it. Actually, let's just go side to side. Yeah, side to side. Okay, I was close. I thought there was 2 octos and a choo-choo, not a 3 octos and no choo-choos. That's my bad. I was close though. All right, so let's start working on spawning enemies. Yay! All right, let's get enemy spawning. So there's a couple different ways I could do this. I actually have a system set up for it, thankfully. I'm actually going to just create a new thing, and I'm going to say, I really should have grid this off. Like I should have created like a grid identifier for them. You know, that's okay. For now, I'll just do Norforon room. I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'll just call it like room 05. And this room 05, I'm gonna add one of my room controllers. It's a script I'm set up for like switching between rooms and like updating the camera and stuff. I'm not gonna have the camera lock on the overworld in most areas. I'm gonna actually let like the player like see, or like instead of being locked to like one screen, have them move around. But I need to make it where whenever you enter certain areas that enemies spawn. Actually, should I just have it where enemies just spawn the second you get into this area? Well, we're gonna do that. So also ignore how crappy my little like physics shape tool is. I know I need to work on it more. I was just wanting to get like the actual physics logic done. I wasn't really caring about making it where it was like actual easy setup inside the editor. I need to do that though. Let's do triggers instead of let's remove hitboxes. Let's make it where it only affects the player. All right, so do that. Set up a room character spawner. Set up the database, and we can start having spawn sets. All right, so it might be a little hard because of how like how much stuff is on screen, but let's actually do this. Where's 00 at the moment? All right, 00. Oh, thank God I was at least smart enough to make it where like 00 is like near their spawn point. Cool. All right, so there should be a thing here. Yeah. So I made it where I can create like a actual like visual like. Oh God, I got to change the color of that text. Oh God, I got to change the color of that text. That text is kind of hard to see on like this background. Okay, whatever. We're gonna just pretend that we can see it quite easily, even though I cannot. What did I make? Have I made the Octo enemy data? No, I'm not. All right, cool. Time to make a new data for Octos. So I have an actual like data editor for characters I've been working on as well. I'm gonna just call this Octo data, and it has like allows me to like set up like a loot drop. So I have like enemy loot drops, and I can set up what are like different like stats and stuff. and a few other things. So let's do this. Octo red. I should actually rename that to like Octo Red for the prefab as well, but oh well. Yeah, it was nice talking to you, Matt. You have a great day. Hopefully, I'm actually gonna like do like little test builds. Hopefully within the next few days, so people can actually like test out and be like, hey, this is crap, or like, hey, work on the collision here, or like work on controls and stuff. Because I'm trying to do quality of life stuff in the game as well. Like there's actual dedicated sword button, which wasn't a thing inside the original Oracle seasons. But thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful day and enjoy your week. All right, let's do a red octo for description just for now. All right, and drag him in here. So now if I actually go into the thing, I'm gonna say spawn ID 5 and it should say, yep, okay, there we go. Octo data. Let's drop an octo data there. Let's drop octo data there. And now if I actually go in, after I add like a room controller, we should actually have a actual, what is it called? Spawn system working. I've not set up the room database for this project, but that is a-okay. Let me actually set up the health. Actually, no, I already got the health on the prefab, don't I? Oh god, I don't think the Octo needs freaking 10 HP. Alright, let's see if this works. Nani? Oh, I was like, what the hell was that? Hold the thought. I realized I actually put that on a we don't talk about it. You know what? Don't worry about what you just witnessed. Crap, I gotta re-put those octos now. Alright, waka. Alright, there we go. And before I forget, static is trigger. I accidentally had it where it was not triggered, so like it was actually interacting with player. Yeah, look at the logo. We got ourselves little like octo enemies. Yeah, we got octos. I actually got enemies in the overworld now. I can actually die. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually did get to overworld music. I knew I had the dungeon music, but I forgot about the overworld. There we go, guys. Enemies are starting to appear in the overworld. Awesome. Cool. So let's do this now. Let's work more. Let's make this look even more nice. Renders, let's do I wonder if I actually oh right. Okay, I was like, why is that one grass off? I forgot. When I was first doing the grass up here, I didn't have the dark grass, so I gotta change them real quick. Hold on. Yeah. Is that nice? I can literally just like set this up now. Oh, I can actually set it up to the proper one. Yeah, it's actually starting to come along. It's starting to look like actual, I guess, how should I say this? Actual like area. All right, cool. So I gotta open the door. It's starting to get a little hot. Daisy, you being called there. All right, so let's go back, check this real quick. I need to make the bridge too. Enemies, I'll make them move around in a second. I just want to make sure, like, oh, hey, are they spawning? Yeah, they're spawning. I just realized I also need to make that trunk. I never made that trunk real quick. Let's let's actually make that trunk because there's actually a tree trunk right here for like changing the seasons. Kind of need that because that's actually going to be like very useful in the project. Oh, and let's go to the overworld. I don't know if I've already created that tree trunk. Let's go and test, or let's go and see. That would be a no. That would be a no. All right, back to A Sprite. We're going to be doing some art. Art time, art time. Or actually, do I have it in here? I don't think I do. No, I do not. All right, time for art. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to be doing some art as that looks fit. Cool. So, gonna close that and so forth. And let's actually open up Sprite. So what I'm gonna need is like this little like tree trunk thing. No, I just realized this tree trunk is literally like this tall tree. Just okay. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna be making my version of tree trunk because everyone knows how bad I am at art. There's actually a good chance, you know what, this is actually a good time for me to actually improve my tree trunk skills. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna take what we already have and just take it over here. And I'm actually going to do some cleaning up real quick. I'm going to actually get rid of some of the like the pixel on the outside and just get like the actual like trunk itself. And we're going to do some like fun time cleanup real quick. So trying to see like I need one of these trees as reference for like how big this trunk needs to be. Actually, let's grab this one. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to like clean it up a little bit. Ironically, instead what I could do, I could also just like replace the green. If I don't want to like have to like draw an entirely new sprite, I could actually just like replace some of the green with the actual like tree trunk. Because actually it's in Sprout. You know what? No, screw that. I'm gonna be honest, I really don't want to take like the time to actually like have to like do this because I know I'm bad at tree trunks and stuff like that. So I'll probably do that off stream. I'll practice it off stream instead. But that is just something I need to do later on. I do need the rocks because I need to be let's actually test out picking up items, like because I can drop a bomb right now, but we need to be able to actually pick up the rocks and stuff. Yeah, so we'll do that. So I believe the rocks are basically the same color as like this, like the same color palette as this, if I'm thinking correctly. Let's actually just make the outline first. So we have like I remember right, it's just like something like this. I could be wrong. Actually goes because the rock actually goes somewhat like this. Let me just mirror it on this side as well. That way I can actually it's a little bit easier, and I'm gonna just say, if I remember right, the first there we go. Yeah, close enough. Please tell me I made this odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shit. Route is over. Reason why I make it odd is because it makes it easier to do like a middle split down here, because like the rocks inside like Legend Zelda actually have like a little like line going down them. in the middle to like show like cracking in a way. So I think it's like something like this. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, honestly, but you know what? That's okay. And if I'm thinking correctly, one side is like shaded, right, and then like side is. Actually, I just realized. There was actually no like black lines. I don't think there was actually black lines. I think they actually used like the highlighted orange color inside of the sprite instead. Hey, that actually didn't turn out too bad. I feel like there is a darker brown. I swear there was like a darker brown. Yeah, they had like a darker brown to like add like some shading. I could be off on the colors a little bit, but I think that's good enough. I just need a rock so I can actually like pick it up. Because we're going to be testing out like picking up objects, moving them, and so forth. So I kind of need a rock of some sort. There we go. No crash, no crash, no crash. Okay, cool. Said I just have to say like no crash on like just updating a single sprite. Let's do this. 16 by 16. Even though the actual like sprite's only 15 by 16, I have a reason for just setting it up. Let's do. Actually, if I remember right, depending on like what season is playing, there's a different like what's it called, rock type, or like a rock sprite, right? Yeah, there is. Okay. Am I going insane or is there not? Okay, I might. No. Oh, it's just a slightly different color, like red and orange. Okay. Well, don't have to worry about that then. So what I'll do is I'll just say overworld rock. Yeah, we'll just say like overworld rock. Oops, sorry, I bumped the mic. Yes, look at that beautiful like things. At least the stuff comes back whenever I actually tell it to like do that. So let's do this next part. So yeah, literally this entire stream is just me basically creating a lot of the art and stuff. Let's do season tiles, overworld, or let's do rock overworld. For now, I'm just gonna do like we're gonna just use the same rock for every single season. I'm gonna just plop that rock right down. Like, I'll just plop it like right down here. Oh, whoops! I meant to grab the one. Yeah, just plop that right there and there. There we go. Now, if I actually go down here, I can actually go to the obstacles, and boom, we delete that, and now we have 2 rocks. Ooh. I know, it's so exciting, guys. We actually, okay, it sounds weird. I'm like happy about that, but like it's nice to actually see that the project's actually getting to the actual state it was. I know there's a sign that's supposed to be there, but like every single time I get like a new sprite or a new something inside of the actual like project, that's one less sprite I have to do in the future, and it's one more thing that actually makes it look closer to the like what I was expecting it to look towards, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's do this. Grab this. Let's actually go here. I don't think I got the bridge either. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten the bridge in. Do 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 do. No bridge. No bridge. Okay, well, I kind of want to. I'll leave the bridge for now because technically there is actually like a actual bridge. Just saying, like going here, I just have like some of the like floor tiles instead. But yeah, all right. So let's go and see where else. Okay, technically there is a specific rock here as well. I had to like I'll have to do that as well. So I will go ahead and just set that up. Also do note I need to change the what's it called, the offset of the trees. Actually, you know what, before I forget, let's actually do that real quick because that is actually a little bit off. There's a couple ways I could do this. I'm gonna be honest. Probably the best way is to actually go in here and change the pivot point. I'm gonna do custom, and this just needs to be changed to 0.25. And that's actually all we gotta do. And that should look correct now, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. What next? I actually was not expecting to just get to a point where I can start like adding like other stuff. I guess we can do the what's it called? Let's actually just add another decent tile. I'm just gonna say dirt patch, or actually seed patch. I'm sorry if you guys hear the puppy. Got a new little puppy, and he or she is just very talkative. All right, so let's go. I don't think I've actually. Oh yeah, I do have the dirt patches. Hold that thought. I have. Spring. Is the, you know what? I actually did not even think about that. I have like the okay, that's okay. I know this is technically not the correct dirt patch, to be clear. But that's okay. For now I'll just use like the winter one, because that one actually looks closer to the I'll have to make that in a little bit. Then I can actually just drag this in here. I'm going to just go ahead and put this right here as well. And oh, there we go. And it's there we go. Now we got that. Let's go try to see what else can we do. I mean, there's a lot we got to do, but honestly, my little puppy's like, woof, woof. Hear her all the way from here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna shut my door. All right, so I can do this now, I guess. Honestly, like this stream, I didn't really have anything planned. I was just very happy that I could actually like spend some time today working on a project, because like there was a lot more crashes in the other betas, and like I just couldn't pretty much do anything like map wise. So since I actually had a beta that I could actually do something on the maps, I just kind of wanted to like do some streaming today and actually like set some stuff up, because I was really happy to have that. Da, 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 da. Oh, I guess we could go into Boron Village and actually start doing some stuff there as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had Horon Village in here. I need to move it to like the regions. Okay, so Horon Village also needs the same treatment with the grass and stuff because the grass is actually not on the not using the season tile that I created. Let's just do this. Oh my god, the fact that I could actually work on this now, man. Also, yeah, you can see some of the custom like sprites and stuff that I was talking about that I was working on because like you didn't have those walls, you didn't have this. I'm actually planning on adding a like extra like hidden area behind this that you actually go down. And yeah. Now I just realized all of this is actually the dark grass or like the oh, wait a second. I want to go here. I want to go into our little tile real quick. I just realized something. I actually go to oh wow, I never noticed that before. All right, so I might have to change some of these tiling. I might have to like I have some of these tiles where they're like the rules are flipped and rotated. So like if they match like in one direction, flip and rotate in the other direction. But I might have to actually change that because I just realized like the flower like the way the flowers are actually set up is actually not what we want. Okay, or not exactly what I want. That's okay. I need to make it where yeah, I'll have to I need to make it like the actually wait, no, I do not need to make the other one. I just remembered. Okay, yeah. No. Because I remembered that the actual like grass tiles are ooh. Oh, because there's actually a let me see if I see actually wait, let me go here. Okay, so there's supposed to be like a these like tiles but with the flipped color. Oh, actually. Oh, okay. So, fun fact. All right, I see how this is. So, let's actually go in here. I want to see do. Go to managers real quick. What do I have? Let's go to summer real quick. I actually want to set this. Yeah, okay, so I see what this is. Your play mode real quick and yeah, okay, so I see what is going on. So I was trying to think like, man, this looks kind of weird here. So there's actually a stump here. It actually covers up most of the grass because I don't remember them being such repeated like grass textures here, but I see what it is. So basically how let me actually like choose the ground. See that this is also like one of the reasons why I like doing this is because also gives me a chance to like see how they used to do like certain like level design stuff, like prevent like players from noticing like repetitive things. Okay, because the tree that's right here, then yeah. Wow, I really never noticed that there's actually only a certain amount of like repetitive like tiles used for like grass. They had limited resources, so they couldn't load a lot of sprites into like the Game Boy Color and stuff. So like kudos to them for like being able to set this up. All right, so I'm having a tree right here, and I'm gonna actually have it where there's like a little thing set up right here for that, and B. Yeah. Maybe grab this and do like a little. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't need it to match like exactly 100%, and I don't plan to have it match 100%. But at the same time, I really want to like see like how like people used to like do develop like a kind of like a level design and stuff back then, because limitation does really allow like people to let their creativity come forward, and like seeing just seeing what people managed to figure out back then and then now, it's just I feel like we've taken a step back. You know, I'm gonna actually just use this for I will just use this one for now. I feel like we've taken a step back in like game development for like being able to do certain things, and it's just like, why? Why are we taking a step back? Because like back then they didn't have a lot of like memory usage problems. Yeah, they didn't have like normal maps and stuff like that, but even with all the normal maps and like different textures we have, we shouldn't have as big of a like file size we do in today's like game development timeline. And it honestly just is really like questionable, is like, why is like so many things gone backwards even. Okay. You know what? I'm being too picky on a couple of these placement of stuff, but that's okay. I'm keeping this field open for a reason, because there's actually something. Before I forget, I'm gonna actually put like a rock here. I know there's supposed to be like a burnable grass thing. We're gonna get to that. But for now, I actually am going to not worry about that. Yeah, all right. Anyways, I think I was doing enough. Literally today was just me actually like testing, see if like there's a lot less crashes. There is definitely a lot less crashes. Like it used to be every like sometimes it would only be like a minute. So Unity definitely have fixed a lot of stuff in the newest beta. Thank God. It was bad. So I'm actually gonna make some food. I'm gonna try to get pretty much West Horon, the village, and North Horon up to the swamp area off stream. And the reason why is because like I want to do some pixel art, and I suck at certain things, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time drawing the same thing over and over again, trying to get it right. Mainly tree trunk, like a cut down tree trunk. That's the main thing that I'm going to be drawing over and over and over again. So yeah, I doubt you guys want to see me spend like 30 minutes to draw like a trunk. People that have done pixel art probably can do it very easily on their first try. But for me, that's still like learning Blender, Sprite. I mean, I've had it for years. Like I've known how to use several of them for years, but I never actually spent time to dedicate like just pixel art practice, 3D modeling practice, like I have been the last couple weeks. So I'm now just considering myself to actually learning it. But I'm going to end the stream. Thank you all for joining. Matt W. and Doug, hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. You guys take it easy. Probably, actually, before I go, I'm going to actually just do one thing real quick. I want to actually go to West Horon and actually like okay, I was just starting that area. Okay, so we're going to have to work. Oh, we need the coconuts and pirate ships. I gotta make some sprite art for some coconuts and pirate ships. Yeah. I forgot about this pirate ship being over here. That's gonna be a fun one. All right, time for me to head up. I'm gonna mix food and I'm gonna be practicing drawing a bloody tree trunk. Yay! Take it easy, everyone. Have a good day. And actually, have a good week.